Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for coming back again to watch my content. If you don't know who I am, my name is Elexia and I am a freelance graphic designer, digital nomad, and most recently a professional artist. So I'm new on my YouTube journey. I'm trying to create more content and share with you guys my adventures and my experiences as a digital nomad and as I grow in my career. So if that's the type of content that you like and you want to see more of, please drop a subscribe or follow. That would be very much appreciated. If not, you're welcome to leave some feedback down in the comments so I can learn and I can get better and I can try to make this YouTube thing a success. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different and give you guys a bit of a story time about some of the lessons I learned in my first professional art gallery. Yes, that is correct. I recently had my very first art gallery experience. This was through Tacoma Arts Live here in, you guessed it, Tacoma, Washington, through the Imagine Monet exhibit, which had its US premiere here in Tacoma. So let me just set the scene for you a little bit. I was kind of lollygagging at my desk work when I got an email from a client showing me a gallery opportunity, and I kind of thought to myself, well, I'm not really doing anything right now, so why not? Might as well just apply and see what happens. Lo and behold, a week later I get an email saying, congratulations, you've been approved and selected to be in the gallery. And I was shook. I did not think I was going to get accepted. I did not think I was being the one chosen. They only chose 3 artists out of all the applicants they had to represent this gallery that would be alongside of Monet's work. So I was like, I don't really even have professional experience. Why would they pick me? But they did. So I just kind of dived in and tried my best to get the art piece and knock it out. Now, the crazy thing is that I reflected on this idea of all the different times in my life I've said why not, and I just applied anyways just to see what happened and realized that why not has actually gotten me very far, and that's something I wanted to kind of express with you guys and talk with you guys about today, is just the power of why not. I think that just saying that gives yourself a lot of freedom and flexibility to think about all the what ifs and all the bad things later on and just kind of focus on just getting it done, you know? I think a lot of times people will have the same reaction as me, and they'll think, well, I'm probably not going to get it, so I might as well not even try. And I think why not frees you from that mentality, because there's nothing really to lose, but there might be more to gain than to lose, honestly. And, you know, saying why not has benefited me a lot. It helped me get my first internship, which made me realize that I could have a career as an artist and a designer. It led me to my first big girl job, which helped me learn the ins and outs of corporate and marketing, and it led me now here to my very first gallery. And I'm honestly very proud of myself. I got it done despite being nervous and afraid and scared, and I did the best I could. I know that this piece might not be my best piece ever, but it's done. And honestly, I do strongly believe, as a former perfectionist, honestly still kind of a perfectionist, that sometimes just getting something done is better than getting absolutely nothing done. And so I want to challenge all of you guys to think about, you know, times you might have stopped yourself from doing something because you were afraid, and allow the thought of why not to come in, because even if you don't get it, you can learn from that. And if you do get it, then you get to challenge yourself in ways that you might not have been challenged. Similar to me, I might not have never been in this gallery. I might not have never done it if I just stopped myself from even applying. So if you have something out there that you've been wanting to try or wanting to experiment with or wanting to even just experience, I'll tell yourself, why not? You know, why not got me to live in London and to live in Rome? Why not got me to where I am today? And I think that why not can set you free and also give you a lot of opportunities that you might be wanting to experience but just haven't given yourself a chance to. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the art piece now. When I applied to be in the art piece gallery thing, I submitted with my application this idea that Black people are not often seen in impressionistic art. Black people are not even seen in the Renaissance art as well. In Claude Monet's defense, he was a French painter. He probably wasn't interacting with people of color in the greatest capacity. So I pitched the idea that I wanted to allow Black people and people of color to see themselves in a different space, in a different light. And so that led me to creating this piece where I wanted to focus on a Black woman in all her beauty and also have some beautiful sunflowers surrounding her crown, just to symbolize growth, prosperity, resiliency, all good things, and none of the negative stuff. I'm so tired of seeing, you know, slave movies and slave works of art and things that are about Black, you know, Black coming up, but I want something to show more so Black beauty and just focusing only on that. So I actually use these materials. I use this matte medium to help with the paint. It was pretty solid. The girlies at the Tacoma Arts and Craftsman Supply were super helpful in helping me pick out stuff. Originally, I wanted all the sunflowers to be sprouting off of the canvas, but unfortunately, this hardening paste that I also used didn't really harden as much as I thought it would. In the future, I would definitely have to use something that's much more hard molding than this. But it did work for some of the leaves, so I was able to get some of the leaves to expand off the canvas, which was pretty cool. As most of you guys may or may not know, I'm very much a self-taught artist, so a lot of my artistic process is just me just kind of creating and just letting myself be free to experiment. And as I said previously, as a former perfectionist, it was very challenging to do this piece and just relinquish a little bit of control and to just let myself be free and play around and experiment with things. So I'm gonna stop talking and let you guys enjoy the rest of the time-lapse video and watch how I create this. I hope you're painting along with me. If you're not, let me know what you're thinking in the comments below, and I'll be back. And I'm back. So now that you guys got to see how I made the piece, I want to show you guys a little bit of the actual gallery experience and what that was like, since that was also a little nerve-wracking for me. I did not want to give a speech. I did not want to have to go on stage or anything. Luckily, the opening of the gallery side wasn't nearly as intense as the opening of the exhibit side. There was a person there who interviewed me and asked me questions, and I didn't know what to say. You can see how awkward I am here, so I just let it happen, and I just tried to enjoy the day. My favorite part of this experience, though, was getting to sign all the prints. So they only did 10 limited edition prints, and I have one here. I have number 0 that I got to sign, so you can see the final piece and what that looks like. And it's signed at the bottom by yours truly. I definitely need to work on my artist signature. I'm very fortunate that all my friends were able to come to the gallery and support me and see my piece, and most of them who were there in the photo have seen my journey from going from design and art and how that's grown. So it was honestly, at the end, I kind of wondered why I was so nervous and why I was overthinking things so much, because in the end it honestly ended up working out. And I think oftentimes things usually just work out and it just balances out. And I don't know how, I don't know if it's just my overthinking mind or if it's just life, but it ended up being a great experience, and it ended up being something that I'm very proud of myself for doing, because I never thought that I would do this. I never thought I'd be in a gallery professionally. And also, for those of you who don't know, you can just apply to be in a gallery. I actually did not know that. I did not know that you could just submit an application and pay the application fee, and then you could just wait to be approved to be in a gallery. So if there are any aspiring artists out there, reach out to your local galleries and see, you know, what opportunities there are for you to get involved. And I definitely want to challenge you guys to just say why not, and just do it and just see what happens. Not to sound like a Nike commercial, but you know what I mean. And you know, if there is something that you're waiting to do, or you're waiting for a sign to do, whether that's running away to Europe like I did, or it's, you know, applying for a job that you think you might not get, just tell yourself why not. I really hope that if there's anything you guys can take from this video, it's to just do what you can with what you have, and to just let yourself just get it done. Something is better than nothing. And you know, it's not always going to be perfect every time, but it will be done. And having it just done is a great start. And that's all we can really give ourselves, is a start and a chance. So like I said, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you really enjoyed watching this and learning about it. If you have any questions or concerns, please, again, drop a comment down below. I always try to respond to the comments and look at them and really give you guys advice. And I'm excited to keep going along on this YouTube journey and hopefully getting more content to you. And at the end of the day, I would love if you guys use this why not tool. If you guys get any great success stories from it, I would love to hear about that too. So thank you again, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Bye.